and they sent back on their journey. The 5-horse Party came out in a good line. Mumsy's Jet, first one to respond. The grey Penhaligon is right there. The two claim 4 apprentices, first and second, Diego de Gaveo and Lyle Hewitson. Roslyn Chapel between runners, MJ Bielefeld in the blue silks. Unbelievable Chad towards the inside, green sleeves and cap. Unbelievable Chad slots into that 4th position. The favourite Cape Speed is 5th and last, but only 3 lengths off the lead. Mumsy's Jet just been held together by a half a length, testing these waters over the 1800 metre journey. Penhaligon, Roslyn Chapel's going to have none of this. He's going to move around them and he's going to try and hotten that speed up. Roslyn Chapel moves 3 around and now commits to go to the head of affairs. Unbelievable Chad on a good rein is back and forth, only 2.5 lengths off the leader. Just had to be snatched up for a stride or two. Unbelievable Chad off the heels of Mumsy's Jet, and that's allowed Cape Speed to get a length closer. He now shadows Unbelievable Chad and goes on by a neck. Working down to the 700 metre zone, Roslyn Chapel in those blue silks by a length and a quarter. The grey Penhaligon to the outside swings around. Mumsy's Jet, the orange cap. Unbelievable Chad waits his turn. Favourite Cape Speed just gets a taste of the bit to get that hurry on. Got about 3 to make her. Roslyn Chapel, Mumsy's Jet. Unbelievable Chad goes for a rails run. Cape Speed, he's got his length and a half to make up. He's making heavy weather a bit to the 200 metre marker, but he is starting to respond. Mumsy's Jet, Cape Speed now puts his stride together. Roslyn Chapel on the outside, but Cape Speed's going to get there by a length and a quarter. Roslyn Chapel second. Then came Mumsy's Jet, Penhaligon, Unbelievable Chad. Over the last 50 metres, and Cape Speed was just kept interested. He's still an improving 3-year-old, and he's going to get better and better with each performance. Mumsy's Jet was testing these waters for the first time, and Roslyn Chapel, he's staying on, but Cape Speed, he'll win this contest by about a length and a half to a length and 3/4. He managed to get that length closer around the turn, and Anthony Delpech the whole way down the lane just had to keep him interested. His last win was a 3/4 of a length victory, and there's a lot more to come. Mumsy's Jet, Penhaligon, Unbelievable Chad. 300 to go. Cape Speed, you can see Anthony Delpech continues to drive away. He's got that length to make up. Mumsy's Jet, he's flat to the boards, and Roslyn Chapel, Cape Speed between them. He took his merry time to get there, but with 150 to go, he now gets into the lead, and you'll see he just wants to shift out for a stride or two, but Anthony Delpech has things under control, and Cape Speed will make it 4 wins from 8 outings to date. Roslyn Chapel, Mumsy's Jet, back to the studio.
Well, number 4, Cape Speed, now notches up his 4th career win from 8 runs, giving him a 50% win strike rate. And as Dean mentioned for the first call show, and as I touched on in that preview, he's on the up, and he's a horse that's improving all the while. Firstly, Dean, compliments to the yard. You gave him a bit of a break and gelded on the 13th of January, and he seems to be a different horse these days.
Yeah, we had to cut him because he was a rig. And, you know, he started off very well in Durban last year, and then he came back to Cape Town and he won. And next 2 runs just ran a bit below himself. But, you know, when they rig and it's up in the canal, they can actually feel it was pinching him. So we've cut him, and now he's come back. He's won 2 in a row. So Lady Ladle was listening to this. She'll know what I'm talking about. But well done to Lady Ladle, and she's thrilled. I just spoke to her now. She's watching. And also to Maritz Fontaine, to Jessica Slack, and Mary and Guy Murdoch. His ideal world, he's having a lot of winners, and I think his horse, this horse, is improving horse, and I won't be surprised to see him go 2,400 metres. And I don't think the penny's really dropped to them. As you can see, he's sort of bone idle, which is far better than being uptight before the race. But he quickened up well the last furlong of the race and won nicely. So he's done well, and we just got to place him correctly, do all the right things with him. He's a sound horse. I mean, he's a real solid sound horse.
We'll chat to Jockey Del Pesh, but I saw Anthony had to keep him interested all the while. Around the turn, he was urging him along.
Well, it's a possibility we'll have to put blinkers back on him. I did have blinkers on him early on when I took him back to Cape Town, but then, of course, being a rigger, there was more to it, and hopefully that's sorted out. But I do think, and I agree with Anthony, and he'll tell you more about it, we'll probably have to put blinkers on just to make him more interested in the early stage of the race as we progress in company.
Dean, while we got you on air, you mentioned Kaya Stables, Lady Laidlaw. She's watching. I'm sure she gets all the DVDs. It's about support, and these colours support you in a big way.
Oh yes, big support of the stable, and yeah, she's been a very big supporter and deserves all the luck, and we'll just take it from there.
Well, you've been good to these colours as well. Well played, Dean.
Thank you very much. Thanks, Steve.
Well done to Dean Kannemeyer. Well done to Lady Laidlaw. Let's get Andy Delpech in. What's your take? I saw you urging him along. Dean mentioned maybe a pair of cups.
Yeah, he's that kind of a horse. He's very laid back. I mean, he was walking half asleep in the parade ring. I had to trot him around a little bit at the start. But I think he's that kind of a horse. But as I said to Dean, today we only raced with 5 horses in the race. And, when we race with 15 horses in the race, and we're going to be too far back, so we might have to put a pair of blinkers to just get him to concentrate a little bit. He's a horse with a lot of ability, and I don't think he's giving us his best still, but he just shows you how good he is.
I'm amazed how effortlessly he makes up the ground. At one stage, it looks like you're going to run 4th or 5th, and suddenly he finds another gear.
Yeah, the ability is all there. He's just, we just need to get more out of him, and he's winning his races now. And obviously today was a small field, so we didn't have to panic and put a pair of blinkers on him because he won last time. And you're always concerned when a horse wins and wins 2 in a row without it, and to put it on. And everyone thinks, oh, you're stupid to put the blinkers on. He's won 2 without the blinkers. But I just think when we go up against the stronger ones in a bigger field, we'll just have to have him concentrating a little bit more.
Thanks for that, Bonds. Anything else from your side?
Yeah, we got never settled in the next race, and we thought he was our best 2-year-old last year, and he lost his way a little bit. I like him today. I think he'll run a big race.
Thanks for that, Bonds.
Thank you.
Well done, jockey Anthony Delpech, number 4, Cape Speed. If you got this quartet, take note, number 5, Run Rhino Run. Are you entitled to a refund in all your bets if you included that horse? That horse was scratched at the start. 4, 6, 1 and 3. 4, 6, 1 and 3. That's the way they crossed the line, race number 5.